Iceberg Slim, aka Coach the Don, here on JV TV Anime. Today, gonna be talking some One Piece while I play Fortnite. Um, gonna be hopping on the Discord soon with my guy Anime Goo. We got some crazy One Piece theories. I seen like probably 20 my guy sent me, but like I ain't gonna lie, at least like 12 of them hoes definitely stuck out the most. So we're gonna hop in the Discord now, see what's popping. Oh, that's right. It was on my phone. That's cool. That's cool. Discord. Discord. Okay, cool. Discord. Uh, Crossbones. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, my guys?
My guy good, huh? Because I was just saying that how Zoro he has this whole Grim Reaper King of Hell sort of theme about him, and it's with the Queen and stuff dealing with death and stuff like that, and how King kind of his appearance kind of the embodiment of fallen angels and stuff like that. I just think it's dope. I think it's dope what Oda did. I didn't even think about it like that. That is dope. Great. I didn't think about that at all. But what's good, Coach? How you feeling, my guy?
Man, what's up? I'm trying to get the volume up on my phone. I don't know why it sounds so low. But shit, I'm good. I'm damn near streaming right now, playing some Fortnite. Uh,
I know people been hating on Wano, and I think it's Wano has a lot of problems, but the good just far outweighs the bad. It's like the Boo Saga and Dragon Ball. The Boo Saga has a lot of problems, but the good far outweighs the bad in the Boo Saga.
so tell me what are all the problems in Wano? Because I hear that a lot, but I don't think I really just see a lot that stand out. Okay, okay. I'm with that.
By the time you get to Wano, I would have rounded all the samurai and basically gotten them ready for war.
Okay.
Get to Wano, that task gets split up between Kiyama, Hirodoshi, and Kawamata.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, okay. Because Zero didn't kill Orochi after he said he didn't stand on business. Okay. Mhm. Okay. But wasn't that didn't they need Zoro to be in the Lost Lands so he could have that exchange with the nigga with the swords? Well, with all the weapons, and he could get that sword back? Oh, what part y'all talking about? Oh, okay. You talking about in the beginning? Got you. Got you. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Zoro for sure was wilding out when he first got to Wano. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Law. Facts. Facts. Okay. Right. That was different. Right. Mm-hmm. That's valid. Okay. Zero did have a lot of yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel that. I'm with that. I definitely thought the same. Who do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think Sandy should have fought at Whole Cake Island? Which, which one is Daifuku? Because he did fight Oven a little bit. Okay, yeah, you one shot Oven. Which one is Daifuku? Right. You said we didn't see Sanji training when? Oh, okay. Right. Oh, you're saying he didn't train before the war? Okay. Okay. Because he was cooking a lot. Sanji was cooking a lot. Yeah, he did a lot. Yeah, you're right. I think overall they definitely should have gave Zero more of a focus just being at Wano alone. So that was a huge ball drop for sure. Brooke did cook. No, I ain't gonna lie. Brooke did. Oh yeah. We had this discussion. We had this discussion before. That wasn't. Yeah. What about Brooke breaking the photograph? That was pretty important. That shit was live. Right. Definitely. I feel like that's plot armor though. I feel you. I feel you. Let's keep it a brick though. Let's keep it a brick. Big Mom's crew. If we really like going like down the roster, her crew her crew really not like that. So I feel like Odo writes certain characters in her crew to like make them look like they can step up. I don't think Brooke and Spell. I don't think the fight he gave us between those two is any like reality of what that would truly go like without plot armor. Because there's no reason that Spedo should even be a top 3 person on Big Mom's crew. This is Big Mom, Yonko of the Sea we talking about. He shouldn't even like just have high ranking like this. He for sure is. Oh yeah. He there. He was in the trenches with her. We had war. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, he veteran leadership. He got credit. Facts. See, I feel like Oven should be. Oda's not writing Oven to be that dude though. I think you're right as far as his power. I don't even think we're about to see Cracker fight in the show anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of this is plot armor. Yeah, how he's gonna continue to write the show, I don't know why, but this dude is for sure like top 3 on the crew. No lower than top 4 for sure. And that shouldn't be the case. Like I remember in Wano, how long did the fight last between him and the Minx when they transform? In Wano, how long did the fight last between Pero Spedo and the Minx after they transform when they seen the full moon? Okay, but at one point they were jumping jack, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Brooke is a veteran pirate. That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. He don't.
Who Brooke did in Whole Cake Island. Watch the difference, bro. Watch the difference. Because Jinbei ain't even do no small shit neither. Watch the difference. Brooke infiltrated Whole Cake Island. Give him that. Got the pony lift. Give him that. Was proven able to nullify and defeat Big Mom's homies. Give him that. That's 3, right?
That's like 3 or 4 for sure.
All right. Okay. And then what's it called? Then Brooke, what's it called? He breaks the picture.
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was important.
That was a dope one. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
I give him that. So that's a solid 4 right there, right?
Yeah, we needed that.
Yeah.
All right, bet. If I go over Brooke L's, I would say the Sparrows. I would say the Sparrows thing.
Okay.
And not being able to get away from Big Mom.
You think he should have been able to get away from Big Mom in that fight?
Man, he was holding off Big Mom for a little bit. Well, he was doing pretty well against Big Mom.
Let me ask you this: Do you think?
I won't go against him on that. I won't.
Okay.
I'll just give him the 1 L of.
Okay.
Well, not the 1 L. The 1 L of. What did I say? What would I say was his L?
The
I think
fight
he was in
Nike
Sperm.
the
Sperm.
fight with Pedro
I
Speto,
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then you
One L,
said
that's a-
not getting away from Big Mom.
Okay, I'll take that away. So I'll just give him a
Okay,
1 L.
cool.
Let's do Jinbei's list real quick, right? And then I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit. Jinbei. Let me see. How do we do that? Where should we start for Jinbei?
Impel
Saving
down.
Luffy. No. Just in Whole Cake Island. I'm just doing
Okay,
Whole Cake
okay, Island, bet.
Yeah, Brooke has 4 W's, 1 L. Let's go over Jinbei. I'll give him 1 L for not being able to spin the wheel the first time.
Okay,
That's why I would give Jinbei his L. He couldn't spin the wheel the first time. But I don't think that was his fault because he still had men under Big Mom's legion. That's why he didn't want to just do that.
for sure.
He had a lot more to lose. Okay, bet. So I'll take that away from Jinbei because that actually comes with reasoning. Now, he saved Luffy. That's 1 W.
Definitely.
I'm gonna give him a W for saving Brooke as well.
Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna give him a W. I'm gonna give him a W for arranging the sit down with Beige because we needed Beige.
For sure.
So that's 3. I'm gonna give him a W for standing up to Big Mom and giving her back her sake cup.
Well deserved.
That's 4. I'm gonna give him a W for letting Luffy putting Luffy and Beiji on for the future sight note with Katakuri because that was important.
For sure.
Very important.
I'm gonna give Jinbei another W for what's it called?
Withstanding Big Mom? Or
I was gonna get to that one next. I was gonna say the green room, the boat with Sunny.
you talking about he rescued Luffy and Nami?
No. Remember when the tsunami was coming and they couldn't get away from the Big Mom fleet, and they went into the green room within the tsunami.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that let us know that he's really the helmsman.
For sure.
Yeah, that was good.
So that's 5 W's right there. Then W number 6 was fending off Big Mom.
Okay.
And then W number 7. And then look. Then W number 7 was staying back and allowing Luffy and them to get away while he brought in the rear.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's 7 W's, bro. All right, okay, bet 7 W's. Let's go over Jinbei's 1 L in Whole Cake Island.
Okay.
If I had to say 1 L. Somebody help me out here.
I
don't know.
You said in Whole Cake Island.
I'll say this. Jinbei looked like he didn't want to fight Katakuri. I'm not gonna say that Jinbei was weaker than Katakuri, but he was wary of Katakuri.
I think he was weaker than Katakuri.
I do too. At that point in time.
Yeah, I'm cool with us taking. If we want to give him an L off that, I'm not biased. I'll give him that L. But to have 7 W's next to it, come on, man.
The W's
Yeah,
are nice.
his stats of Whole Cake is still really
the
good.
W's are insane. So can I have you seen Fairy Tail?
Of course.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you know the character, I think name's Juliana.
Juvia?
Right, the water girl.
Yeah.
Now as soon as we get the introduction of her, she come in the show cold as fuck, right? Like one of them ones. Like we was like, damn, we can't even handle her. She was really like taking on the whole squad. But when she joins our crew, now she's like fodder. She's like just okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the villain effect. Whenever villains become good in anime, they're not as ruthless. And when you take away the ruthlessness from them, or the cold and cunning, they become a little soft. I ain't gonna lie.
So, and I think the same thing happened to Robin to a certain extent. But I think more so for Brooke, I think he suffers from it the most. Like when we first get introduced to him in Thriller Bark, we thinking, damn, okay, when he joins the crew, this nigga gonna be like not going toe to toe with Zoro, but they gonna be like scrapping it or like scrimmaging, like training, sparring,
swordsmanship. He was running on water.
Fact, we damn okay. He like that. And this is the only other swordsman we got on the crew now. So I'm expecting him and Zoro to be like going at it often, like sparring, anything. We don't get any of inkling of that, no training together, nothing. So I feel like Oda, he's low key. I don't want to say he's punishing Brook, but he didn't make him a gag character. But especially because of the comic relief he has, I don't think he puts as much into him
the skull jokes
that
and, like,
Brook
the
really
panty
deserves.
jokes get old.
Because Brook is really cold. Like, especially boom, another way Oda hold him. We go through the time skip. Everybody's training literally everywhere. Nami's learning more shit. Chopper's becoming a better doctor. Luffy's training with Rayleigh. Everybody's doing things. Sanji's training. Zoro's with Mihawk. What's Brook doing? A fucking concert world tour. But somehow I learned these 2 brand new moves. And it's like, honestly, I don't even care that he didn't train to get the move, because it's like you're not even putting real effort into his character to this full potential, because he's a great character. Oda low-key just wastes him sometimes. So I can't really count all these L's fully on Brook. I feel like they're Oda's like on purpose fault. Like, I feel like he's holding Brook on purpose, honestly.
Yeah, because what you're saying is, I'm not gonna ignore it, because at the end of the day, Brook is still in the story, right? So
facts.
Oda's penning it, yes, but Brook is still in the story. So it's just like when I talk about Oda's death. Oda's death. Everybody still call Ace a dumbass and call him Donut Man and shit. So yeah, it's more so to say, like, it's one of those things where it's like we have so much love for this character that we just want to see him shine more, and he doesn't get that shine.
Facts. Definitely.
So we just want to see him get that shine, because if we see him get that shine, maybe it will make us feel better and more secure about his positioning and where he's at. But were you gonna say earlier that they did that to Robin as well?
I do believe they did that to Robin to a certain extent. I don't think they did it like as crucial, but the Robin we had on the show, let's say before Wano, because she got a lot of new shit at Wano. She started turning up. But before Wano was not the same Robin like intensity we got on her introduction.
Yeah, I was just about to say I was thinking the same thing until I saw Wano. I saw her get the Ryo feat and the Fishman Karate feat in Wano.
Yeah, that turned her up.
And then what intensified that is when they came when the ship went underwater in Egghead and it came back up, and then Vegapunk was like, "Yo, look at Roanoke Zora, look at Nico Robin." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
I was like, oh."
Yeah,
that bitch so cold.
Yeah, Robin like that now, for real. I'm glad they gassed her up again.
She top 5 straw. She's top 5 straw hat till we get a Yamato and Yamato for real.
Yeah, facts for sure. She
was fine before Wano as well.
No, we know that she was fine. We're saying that the light that it was shown on her, she was never given that badass portrayal where people were like cautioned or worried about her. The last time we heard people were worried about Robin was Enies Lobby, for real.
Yeah.
Or outside of Lobby.
Ever since then, we just been taking care of her.
And all the other arcs, they never after Enies Lobby and after Enies Lobby, like we kind of died down on Robin being this big 1-2 person in the crew.
Yeah,
like the shit, like when Moria meets the Straw Hat, like what? Check this out, right? When Moria meets the Straw Hat, he has no interest in Nico Robin. You get me?
Yeah, it's like Robin.
Yeah, exactly. there's no interest. That is okay, but it just takes away from the notoriety. The notoriety is only there when people keep mentioning it. You feel me? Like just like when I tell you that Jinbei had. I think Jinbei's gotten the same feat as people like Gabo or Ben Beckman, where they have infamy that rivals their captain or rivals their actual like commander, their actual leader.
For sure.
Yeah.
It will be like when we get when Jinbei's joining the crew at Whole Cake Island, they're like, "What? He's leaving Big Mom for Luffy? That's crazy."
Yeah.
Then we get to Wano, and then Kid and Law are like, "What? A warlord joining Luffy? That's crazy."
Crazy.
Then we get to Egghead and Bonnie. Jinbei just saved Bonnie and everybody. Bonnie squeezing water out her shirt. She's like, "Yo, I'm surprised to see you a warlord with this guy. Like, what? This is your captain? Like, that's crazy." We keep getting it's something that's all it's known. Like Jinbei is him. and he's somebody that's following Luffy. That's noted in the show. You get what I'm saying? Like Robin gets that when we get back to Wano. But when we get out of Wano and she comes up out of that water and Egghead and Vegapunk is like, yo, Shaka's like, yo, Lilith, you gotta chill. You see Shorty that got her hands crossed?
Yeah.
She not rubbing herself because she cold. She about to execute.
She wanted them one.
Zoro, one strike. Zoro, he's calm. You see everybody there shivering.
I love the phrasing of that.
Telling you, it's a little different. It's a lot more gusto towards it.
Yeah, like in the past, ever since Enies Lobby, it's been like, okay, Robin's on the crew. We got to protect Robin because people are looking out to hurt Robin, and Buster calls are coming because Robin knows so much. So Robin's a valuable asset to the crew because she can read poneglyphs. Let's protect her. It ain't been, oh shit, hey, what they used to call her? Sunday or number one?
Yeah,
all Sunday.
Yeah, like she ain't been like exactly. She ain't been on that type of timing in a minute. But Wano turned her back up to, hey, I'm the girl from the poster. What's up?
Yeah, I'm that bitch.
Facts.
Yeah, she's not rubbing herself because she's cold.
Because she's cold.
She rubbing herself because she's cool.
When I watched her play with they kind of spoofed it with mad fucking flashbacks. The fight for Black Mario, it was still dope. But when
you sound kind of muffled.
I sound muffled.
That was the
a little bit.
Okay,
You sound better now.
Yeah. When they were in Wano and she was fighting and they went to her using the Fishman karate and then she used the Rio through the big palm that she had on the roof.
Yeah.
I was like, oh nah. I was like, all right, bet. And then she started taking the same when she got to Egghead and they were attacking the Seraphim Jinbei or whatever, and she started using the sea serpent thing. I was like, oh nah, now she's using Rio extensively. She's going in. She's not playing games. Feats.
Facts.
But nah, I wanted to talk about the what's it called? You wanted to talk about the list?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Most
definitely. I don't even care which order you want to go in. It was a lot of
you, man. Tell me what interests you most.
Bet. Let me go back to it then.
Let
me go back to it because I saw a couple on there that I remember we had talked about in the past.
List?
Say that again.
The theories list.
Yeah, the theories list. Yeah,
my agenda list.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, I do want to talk about this Fujitora being exposed as one of the people related to Zoro.
Yeah, Shiwatsuki.
Yeah, the clan.
Shiwatsuki. Okay, so right now we know for the events of Reverie from chapters I think 83 to 1086 that what's his name? Pablo went there with the revolutionaries, caused the uproar, and Akainu's not having it. He said there's two admirals, don't make no excuses. That's what he told Kizaru, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was somebody sitting in that office with him and Kizaru. Somebody with the Zodiac. He's basically, if you've seen Fire Force, if you ever seen Fire Force, you know Company 8, they are internal affairs.
Right.
Yo, Hooper, that's you?
What's up? What I do?
No, I was like mad noisy just now.
It was some breathing, but I hear you now. What you saying?
What's it called? Motherfucking, there was somebody in the office known as Kurama the Black Horse. You feel what I'm saying? And basically, he's the internal affairs guy for the Navy. He's like, if you've seen Fire Force, that's Company 8.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm talking about as far as just relating it. If you know what internal affairs is, that means they're the ops, but they're the ops within the ops. You get me? So they're trying to make sure anybody that's inside the Navy that's not supposed to be in the Navy or in the Navy with something going on, their job is to uncover that and bring it to the forefront.
Right.
Fujitora was on site helping release slaves, helping free slaves. And I'm pretty sure Green Bull noted to that in his report. If he felt like bad, like he felt mad enough to go at Fujitora about it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So
that's why, like, my fault.
Okay. I was about to finish up. So I just personally think that Fujitora is gonna get. Well, ask what you was about to ask. Ask what you was about to ask. I ain't about to finish. I ain't gonna lie.
For me?
Yeah, you was about to say something.
Oh,
I want you.
I was basically just gonna add on, like, this probably might be headcanon, it might be confirmed, but like I was really saying, like, people talk about like Revolutionary Army versus Fujitora and Green Bull, like, it's like it was like infighting because Fujitora, he don't fuck with Celestial Dragons for real, so like he low key. I feel like he low key lets them niggas go, and also Green Bull, you know, he's a coon, so like. He was holding back a lot. Plus, he was trying to fight Fujitora, so, you know.
Yeah, the Fujitora fight happened when the Revolutionaries pretty much was like got about it. Like when they left, he was like, "Yo, Fuji, who was that?" Like, he pressed that nigga, like, "Yo, who was that, bro? Like, you supposed to have my back. You don't have my back. Like, you let them niggas fake jump me type shit. If they was releasing slaves and shit, you ain't hold none of them niggas down and grab them. What happened?"
I mean, yeah.
And then basically, now this is the interesting part, right? I just rewatched Marineford, and they got to the part. Dragon took a visit to Shimotsuki Village in the East Blue. Well, it said that he paid a trip to a certain village. But he got supplies from them in the same way that we know Shanks does that, and like when he goes to Fusha Village and shit like that, or Windmill Village. And just to make emphasis on it, he says, he asks his commander, "Are we ready to go?" He says, "Yeah, we got enough supplies from the training hall in the village. We know the training hall is, Dojo, Shimotsuki Village, and you get to see the village, and the kids from the village are right behind it. They're watching it. They're like, oh, look at that. Did you guys see that person over there that had a really big face? That's Ivankov. And Ivankov was also on the ship. That's when Dragon also came back. He came back on the ship. That's when he found Sabo and all that. And then the same thing we see with Sabo, chapter 1054, was why I talk about this all the time. Chapter 1054, when they were glorifying Sabo, we see the Shimotsuki crest being raised. Right next to the Sabo flag, the Revolutionary Army flag, and the Sabo flag, you see the Shimotsuki flag, a flag with the Shimotsuki crest on it. The same crest that the guy wears, the same crest that was on Ushimaru's back when he was in that cave when Kaido had him locked up in. And I believe Fujitora, because the Shimotsuki are linked to the revolutionaries and they're about freedom, Fujitora, he joined the military instead of becoming a revolutionary, he joined the military, possibly just like he probably has ties to Dragon, but he personally might just be a Shimotsuki trying to do things the right way and joining the military because he got drafted and he wanted to really change the military. But this all ties back to what people say, hey, is Fujitora related to Sakazuki? And Sakazuki, when the Fujitora talks to him, he calls him Saka. He doesn't call him Sakazuki. He doesn't address him in honorifics as he should, because that's a free admiral. But they don't have to be related. They might just know each other past instances. But going back, like I'm saying, it's gonna get. I think he's gonna be. I think if it's not known that if it's not known, if Fujitora is not related to him, that means he's not known to be a Shimotsuki, and that would be exposed. Where he's a Shimotsuki, he probably work with the Revs, or if he doesn't work with the Revolutionary. Because remember, Fujitora wasn't supposed to be at the Holy Land in the first place, so it's kind of iffy that he showed up there anyways. So it's kind of like, yo, was that part of the plan? Remember, Apinu said, yo, kick him out. And he didn't kick him out. Green Bull did not kick him out. Then look what happened. Right. And if it's two admirals there, you're thinking, okay, hey, it should be a good thing that two admirals is there. He wasn't supposed to, but he ended up being there. It's supposed to be a good thing. But they still got so much done. That's the problem. to me, it's kind of too spooky. It's kind of too fishy. So that's my first point of me saying.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
With Fujitora, I think he's gonna get exposed, and I think he might have to. Maybe he's gonna go through some crazy reform, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But a lot of things that's just I'm gonna just go off a limb and say, hey, he might be Shimotsuki for fuck it, and that's how it might get revealed. The whole Denjiro thing could be some big foreshadowing to Fujitora on some G shit.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's one of those shits for real. You see any holes in it?
Yeah, what?
You see any holes in it? Like, do you think there's any flaws in the theory? Like, hey, you think I'm going too far?
No, he said hoes.
Yeah. And she was Suki hoes.
For a second. What are the hoes?
Honestly, I don't see too many holes in it from the perspective I'm looking at it now. I know last time we talked, I already told you swayed me more so to your side on that crocodile being a woman theory. I'm inching closer towards you now.
Wait, the crocodile being a woman?
Yeah, crocodile. I definitely think crocodile is a woman. If you look, I've
heard that theory before, but can I hear your reasoning for it though?
Okay, so it's really just based off the mythology that goes into One Piece. Luffy's based off of sun god Hanuman, and that's a theory that I have. That's a theory I had before all this. Like, I was trying to predict Luffy's next ability to like awakening Gear 5 or whatever the case might be. Yeah. And I had a feeling it was going to go to a loop. Oda was dropping a lot of hints in the covers and everything, and I was just doing a lot of research. And basically I was predicting, everybody was predicting like it might be like a Sun Wukong or something like that. I was more so saying Sun Wukong's father, which is Monkey God King Hanuman. Monkey God Hanuman. And when Oda put Bajrang gun, Bajrang is something that comes from the Monkey God. So that's when I was like, so I was like a confirmed thing on that. But confirming that confirmed a lot of other things for me. Because Hanuman's father is known as Lord Vayu, and he controls the winds. You get what I'm saying? And that's Dragon. And then there's Lord Vayu. I think it's either Lord Vayu has a father, or it's Hanuman had he had something else, but it was basically the whole thing lines up with Garth. And then there's this ancient god named Three-Sidas, and everything about Three-Sidas, he had three faces. When you look at Blackbeard's flag, it's literally the three skulls, and then the eight this and that, and it's a lot of that shit goes from that, and how he's supposed to be able to. Three-Sidas is somebody that's going to be able to. He's somebody that can read four ancient texts. When you know four ancient texts is something, when you relate that to One Piece, the four road poneglyphs. So it was just a lot of things that triggered me when I read it. And Vivi, she lines up for somebody. But there's one of the gods. There's somebody from the Hindu mythology that they did something against the gods, and I think it was a woman. And when they banished the woman from the realm of the gods, she got banished to Earth. But when she went to the Earth, they turned her into a crocodile. Damn. So everything else in One Piece is just lining up to where, Oda's doing some weird uncanny, like he's relating it to these things. And then, you got the whole thing with Ivankov. And it's crazy, I was watching the whole thing with my wife. And she was like, well, we saw the interaction happen with Ivankov, Croco Boy and everything, blah, blah, blah. And my boy had told me one time, maybe it's just Croco. Maybe Croco was gay. Maybe Croco slept with Ivankov, and then my wife had said the same thing. Maybe that's what
a girl told me once. I didn't think that was the case though.
They were like, yeah, what if it's just that? And I was like, I don't think that's a big secret. Like, Crocodile works with a whole whole gay man. Like he doesn't care what people. I think he's past that. I think the bigger secret would have to be something a level up from that. And what would be in my eyes, in my line of thinking, like realistically thinking, what's bigger than being gay? It's sweet sex.
So okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was just saying because I think when someone's gay, they choose to be gay. Cool. I don't want to even have no real thoughts on that. Like, you know, you do what you do. But when you want to choose to change your whole sex, there's normally a big reasoning going into that. And that's not something you're probably closed off about as well. You might not want people knowing your business. All that. It just seems more realistic. You get me?
For sure.
And then I just in the one piece, I'm like, damn, this person has to. I'm gonna think past the gay shit. Just think past the gay shit. Okay, you know what? This person has a devil fruit that could alter someone's fucking sex.
All right.
And I'm like, oh shit, that could literally be it. Like, just thinking realistically. I wouldn't want nobody knowing that shit about me. So I could imagine Crocodile not wanting nobody knowing that shit about them.
For sure.
And then my bro said some crazy shit to me today, right? My boy Slug he said it in the chat. He was saying, what if Crocodile was originally Whitebeard's daughter, but Whitebeard only had sons, and he wasn't really fucking with the whole daughter thing like that. And didn't get the love and attention that she wanted from like her father's acknowledgement. So to get father's acknowledgement, when she met Ivankov, she turned into a man, and that's why she has this outlasting beef with Whitebeard. And she was like, "Oh, I'll kill this old buzzard when I want." And Whitebeard doesn't seem to pursue or none of that. When we saw the interaction with Whitebeard and Marineford, he was like, "You never learn." But he never tried to take out Crocodile neither. And Crocodile was a nuisance. Crocodile attacked Joju and all that. He could have took care of him if he really wanted to, but he didn't. So is there something there? And it's like you could blame it on rivalry. But when my bro said that, added that on to what I was already thinking, I'm like, man, that just makes it a narrative plot now. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But that's speculation, you know? It's a theory, it's an agenda.
I feel that. I think
okay. You gave a little better reason than like most normal people, like with the mythology and shit. So I give you points for it.
I normally do things like that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I think I had told you when I first heard that quote from Crocodile and Ivankov of them saying that, I was honestly thinking that the secret was just him telling him the weakness of, oh, it takes just water to get you wet and then you're done. You're out of commission.
Bro, that's crazy. That's a crazy saying.
It takes water to get you wet.
I mean, that is true, but if you think about it with a dirty mind,
this is the way you worded it, bro.
I'm bugging. But
nice to meet you, Don. I know there's some people here that I haven't seen, like Fractured and Don. Nice to meet y'all.
Nah, nice to meet you too, G. I really thought it was more from that perspective of just like a weakness thing. I don't want my enemies to know how to beat me up in a fight. But I really think he's more on to something, because I think it is deeper than just that too. Like, I think it is deeper than being gay, but I also think it's deeper than just my disadvantages in battle, because he seemed to like really tense up. Like, all right, bro, let's stop talking. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
So,
hey, yo.
I could see it.
Wait, so what's the discussion about? It's still about One Piece, right?
Yeah, about if Ivankov turned Crocodile from a woman into a man.
Not gonna lie, female Crocodile wouldn't be bad though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But I think I'll say the only counter to that point is Seraphim Crocodile being a boy. But even then, like you know, Vegapunk probably just a perfectionist. Because
he did take the blood.
Like Crocodile, Seraphim Crocodile has a scar, you know, and even though like Child Crocodile didn't have a scar, so you know.
Bro, that's insane, man. Bro, hold up, I have a question for y'all. Because Crocodile, you know what's crazy? I just want to say $20. Wait, $20 for what?
Anything. Bro, what?
Fuck.
I don't know. Came out of nowhere. No, well, he won't.
$20 for who? Oh yeah.
Bro just came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah. But I was saying. So you know how everybody in the One Piece community is like bounty doesn't represent power levels, right? You follow me, right?
Right, for sure.
But like I'm a Crocodile fanboy, just like for y'all know. And he got like a huge bounty increase. I know he's more powerful than now staying in the New World and being like the runner of the underworld.
Right.
But how is it that Crocodile has usurped someone like for the top 30, for everybody's top 30, some people I have Crocodile over Sanji. I want someone to explain that to me. Can someone explain that to me? Anybody? It's an open forum.
That's blasphemy.
I can explain it.
This agenda's really.
I know I can explain it.
And I'm a huge Crocodile and Sanji fan. I like them both. I don't have like a character like.
But you can't. This is the thing. You can't really scale it. It's really off a narrative. That's the only thing about it. He's gonna. He's gonna get I think he's definitely gonna get the feats to back it up. But as of right now, it's narrative. For one, he's been given a bounty of just to start off. Bounties aren't a full indication of power, but I'm just gonna start off right there, just for right now. For one, he's been given a bounty right under 200 mil. The last person that had a bounty,
200 Bill.
Last person that had a bounty even in the league of that or close to that we know of as of now is Teach. Moving from that, he was parallel to not canon information, so take this with a grain of salt. But I'm gonna use it just for this narrative play. He was noted to go back and forth with Bullet in his upstart days when he was an upstart pirate, a rookie pirate. And we know that, just putting this into reference, we know that Bullet ended up being on Prime Rayleigh's level. So moving from that, Crocodile right now being put into the story, he's been put as an equal to, after showing, Oda noted that he came into the story too early and he also gave him the wrong bounty. He was supposed to give him a bounty double of what he had. It was supposed to be 160 million and not
15 years since his bounty was
yeah, exactly. So he's the only person that's got a bounty off of. The reason why his bounty has gone up is because of his charisma. Charisma is who he is, and his logo.
He might just be one of the oldest ones to ever have his bounty person.
I think he's gonna be one of. I think him and Smoker are gonna be one of the first few to show us like a Logia awakening.
That'd be cool.
Smoker better.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be.
And maybe Enel if he comes back in the story, but that's my head canon though.
I think Enel's gonna come back into the story.
Thank you. Tell them. People don't understand.
If what Oda said, Enel would have had like a 300 or 400 million.
He said he'd have a 500. He said 500 million. So that's relative to Ace. Ace had a 500.
If Enel gets a 500 at that point in pre-time skip, I feel like Crocodile should have needed 300, not a 160.
But remember,
Crowd could be Crocodile. Like,
I'm just trying to draw the plot points and narrative to show you that right now, if he comes back into the story, and when he's been given somebody that's been given a bounty over Yonko commanders, or if you see from King Queen, Big Mom, Jack, King, Cracker,
Marco,
Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Marco, all the first commanders that we know of as of right now, besides Rayleigh and Rayleigh, not Rayleigh. Well, we don't know Rayleigh's bounty, but we don't know Beckman and we don't know Shiryu's bounty. So besides those guys, as of like those heavy hitters, as of right now, we also don't know Sabo's bounty. He's supposed to be dead. No, they think they killed him at Lucia, but he's not dead. That's the whole thing. Sabo's still alive. They just don't know that yet.
No, we know Sabo's bounty, but he probably should have a bounty increase.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be dead. That's the thing. So they wouldn't bother to raise his bounty if they think they killed him.
I don't know. The world thinks
that's true.
No. The world doesn't think he's dead. The world thinks that he killed Cobra.
No. The world thinks he's killed Cobra, but the world doesn't know what happened at Lucia. They think Sabo was at Lucia because his transponder thing was given off the Lucia signal. But he wasn't on Lucia. He told us he was on the boat leaving Lucia, but they don't know that. They think that was coming from Lucia. So when they eliminated Lucia, they think Sabo was there too. So they think Sabo's dead. They don't think that's why Sabo doesn't have a bounty right now. Because I could argue you right now, at least I could argue so much narrative to get Sabo up to a 4 bill bounty, but that's how you want to take. What? Yeah, I could argue 4 bill.
We could honestly give Sabo the largest bounty in the show right now off of what just transpired alone. Off of the knowledge he has right now alone.
Yeah, he did see King. He's like the only
he saw everything.
So actually, yeah. Because information goes a long way in One Piece. Y'all do got a point.
That and his title as well.
I could argue
his title as well.
I can't do it without bias. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I can't do it without bias. What's it called? But as far as going for Crocodile, he's also in the Cross Guild, and he's been paralleled on the same level as Mihawk.
Yeah, that was strange to me.
Valid. We know that's valid because we saw his Marineford interactions with Akainu, with Mihawk, with a few other people, Jozu, whatnot. We just saw him in Marineford. He was banging out.
Yeah, he was gonna dummy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think that Crocodile coming back into the show now after showing, because he never got a bounty raise after not that we know of. He never got a bounty raise after Marineford. So think about all that. That's all of that stuff right there is what went into him getting his bounty right now at 1.9. So now I just think, what's next for Crocodile? I don't know, but I know he's definitely going to be getting some feats. He might get taken out. He might get taken out. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying because he could get taken out, but I think he's gonna get some feats shown before he get taken out.
The Crocodile?
Yeah, if that happens, yeah. So I don't know I think if he fights Green Bull, he might take out Green Bull.
Yeah.
And if he take out Green Bull, that leaves room for Smoker.
For Smoker to do what?
What you mean? For Smoker coming out.
Oh, become an admiral.
Smoker still gotta become one too.
Smoker.
Vice Admiral, he got a Logan. Sure, he won, but still a Logan.
Smoker don't deserve to be no admiral.
He's gonna come back and go crazy.
He needs to get Smoker. Do need to get stronger. I ain't gonna lie.
Smoker got handled.
Y'all think
all I know is that Oda hasn't forgotten.
Smoker got handled in Punk Hazard. He don't deserve to be no admiral right now. I ain't forget about that shit.
Bro, so you're telling me that he can't grow? Let my man grow. Stop disrespecting my man.
Wait.
Would have got him past in Punk Hazard. Not just Smoker.
Like who?
Hold on.
Like Goofy.
Oh yeah. Name another vice admiral besides Garp. Name another vice admiral that's not.
I don't think Luffy would.
So this is my thing. This is the thing.
I'm not talking about Luffy. Look, I'm not even talking about Luffy. I'm talking about vice admiral. Right now, vice admirals are you gotta compare Smoker to his peers.
I agree.
You really do. He's a Marine, not a pirate. He's a Marine.
112%.
So tell me another vice admiral besides Garp.
Right.
Don't just go for the easy play. We know Garp is an admiral.
100%.
He just got the vice admiral title, but he got an admiral level bounty from Cross Guild. Let's leave Garp alone.
Not gonna touch him.
Another vice admiral that's not getting what Smoker got.
And that's my point. That's my point alone. I don't think any vice admirals should be in the new world. Smoker shouldn't be in the new world at this power level with other vice admirals. Him or his peers shouldn't be over here with the real niggas because we doing real nigga shit. Smoker shouldn't be here. And until he gets stronger.
You don't think Smoker learned from what he like? We're talking right now. All this time is going on in One Piece. All these people have gotten crazy power ups and all these crazy things. Did this, that, and the third. I know y'all not thinking people like Katakuri, people like Smoker. Y'all not. We see what Lucci do sitting down.
Why are we putting
so
these people in the same name?
We thinking nobody else is doing that.
So look.
Nobody's gonna sit down and come back and get back up and
look at
Luke.
One, I don't want to put Smoker in the same name as Kata Curry and Lucci. I don't think he's earned that privilege. Two,
I think you're being disingenuous because if you look at Smoker in the Marines, even Law when he pulled up the Haphazard, Law's addressing him by his epithet, White Chase Smoker. Like he was known to be like a prominent Marine.
I agree.
He got to raise the Commodore.
I agree.
And he knew he didn't deserve to raise the Commodore, but he did what he had to do and got to raise the Vice Admiral for Got to raise the Vice Admiral for By the time we beat him post time skip, he earned his rank for Vice Admiral.
I agree. I agree with all of that.
Work. He's doing these things. I don't think you should discredit him because amongst the Marines, there's not a lot of people you can credit. I do think if there's going to be a reform in the Marines, then there's going to be some of these admirals getting plugged out. Some of these admirals might be flopping and turning sides. Some of these admirals might catch L's.
Yeah,
we got to start looking at who are the people that are going to line up. Kobe cannot be the only one.
I 1,000% agree with that too. Let me ask you this: How old do you think Smoker is?
Smoker's around the same age as Zorro. I think if I'm not mistaken.
Nah.
He's a little older than Zorro. He's in his
Smoker like 30, 36, 35, 36. His season.
That's cool. That's good.
So
he's still gonna be a Vice Admiral or Admiral. My bad.
So look, and when I say that, that's not to say he can't still reach his peak or his prime, but I will say he is also he is already a little seasoned. I don't think that him learning to awaken his fruit can't make him stronger. I definitely think it would. I think it would honestly revive his character. But I think if that doesn't happen, I don't think the time period between now and when he got his ass whooped by 3 different people in Punk Hazard, I don't think he gained that much strength. I think he may have gotten stronger. I don't think he's ready to hang with the niggas in a new world still though. Nor do I think any other Vice Admiral.
Like if you like I said, you don't have to look at like I've told you before. Like I've told you before, Coach, you don't gotta look at all the thoughts, but the portrayal of power scaling feats in the shows, I mean in the movies, are the portrayal of them have been stated to be canon, right?
For sure.
Smoker's keeping up with Sabo and Stampede. And it's not just off of Devil Fruit. It's not just off of Devil Fruit because he's infusing Hawkins. He's showing you that.
Right.
I mean, in Marine Horde, the only intents and purposes, he should have got it smashed by Boa.
Low key.
But he didn't.
Yeah. I mean, Marineford, he did get. To me, the showing of Boa being above him was already stated and proved. I don't need to see a character get flattened out completely when they've already been overwhelmed by another's Conqueror's Haki. That's how I feel about it.
That's fair.
Like it's already there. Yeah. People say, oh, it's not in the manga, oh, it's not in the English dub. Smoker looks at Boa kicks Smoker when he's pinning down, and she looks at him and she says, yo, somehow I'll feed you piece by, I told him to shut up and I'll feed you piece by piece the wild animals. He looks at her and he says, the Kuja's Haki is overwhelming. Rayleigh told me that the power to overwhelm is Conqueror's Haki. That's Boa flexing. He was also sweating when he said that shit. Yeah, that's showing. That's portrayal in feats of Conqueror's Haki. That's what that is in Marineford. You just gotta know how to look in with the context of what they already giving you within the statements and all that shit. All this shit adds up. I think Smoker's definitely going to be relative.
Tell me how strong you think he gets. Tell me who compare his strength to someone. Like how strong does he get when he gets this power boost?
His Devil Fruit, as far as that's why I think Green Bull is food right now. He has 2 weaknesses: Smoker and Crocodile.
Okay.
He gives life, Crocodile kicks it.
Okay.
I mean,
smoke kills plant life. I mean, definitely Sabo for sure, but I wanted to take away the obvious, you know.
Okay.
We already know where Sabo's at.
Yeah.
Sabo's not even about to be fighting Green Bull. That's
for sure.
Sabo worry about bigger things. He got bigger fish to fry.
All right. Okay, so we put Smoker Green Bull up. So do you think if Smoker, I know this maybe not be a fair comparison, But do you believe that Smoker will at that point be able to handle the Scabbards, Momonosuke, and all them how Green Bull did when they first popped off, or no?
Oh, for sure. He got Luffy Devil. Like, he could do the same shit Luffy do, but he got a better access of it. He has smoke. Kind of like how Katakuri could do it. Smoker could do the same shit that Luffy was doing, but he does it with smoke.
Right.
We see, yeah, he could definitely do this thing. Let me ask you. Kano uses fire, right?
Oh, if I were King and Smoker,
yeah. How does a fight with King and Smoker go?
I feel like
if I told you to scale him from Stampede, what you saw in Stampede the movie, if you've seen it,
I love
take
Stampede.
what you saw from Stampede and scale it to what you've seen from him and Smoker. I mean, for what you've seen from King. Scale it with Smoker. Tell me how you doing. How it's going.
It's crazy because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Stampede, if it's not my favorite One Piece movie, then it's in my top 2 for sure. And it's so much shit that went on in that movie. Even though the storyline, the plot, chasing the thing to find the island, I fucked with all of that.
That movie gave Usopp feats. What we saw with Usopp, what he did to save Luffy, he's about to be doing some of that in Elbaf, I promise you.
So I remember Smoker definitely did scrap with Sabo for some time, but I don't remember how in depth. But I would assume this was much after Punk Hazard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is right. The time period of this is like between Whole King and Wano.
Okay. I figure. So, but I feel right now,
Luffy got Snake Man and all.
I feel like King wins this fight, and it could possibly be mid-diff.
What's the difficulty? Mid-diff?
I think it's mid-diff. I could be wrong because I don't.
That same Sabo. Just mind you, that same Sabo clashing. That same Sabo was clashing. That Sabo after clashing with Fujitora.
Sabo after clashing with Fujitora.
And just remember what Sabo that is. That he's clashing with because he's infusing armor Haki. It's not just Sabo. It's not just Smoker. He's using smoke. He's also infusing armor Haki and all that shit.
Yeah, honestly, I think I really just got to look at that fight again because I haven't seen it since it came out.
Watch the whole movie again because he clashed with Sanji too. It was cool.
I bet.
He was cool. I'm just letting you know. He was cool. Just letting you know. Son was cooling. You feel me? And he was helping with the bullet situation too. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
So do you think the fight against him and King you think it's high diff?
It's automatically that. First of all, their devil fruits cancel each other out. So now it depends on Haki. He was keeping up with the Flame Emperor. Sabo specializes in Haki. Get up and train every day.
Right.
King has armament Haki. I would say if he has Ryo, he has he could. I don't know if I wouldn't say he has
Conquerors.
I wouldn't say he has internal destruction Ryo, but I'll say he has the Ryo you could do like Hayarogo, the Hayagoro had.
Okay.
You put you do the aerial slashes and shit like that.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm giving him internal destruction though. Like that.
Fair. Okay, I just put the fight up right now. I'm about to look at it while y'all discuss things for 2 minutes. Damn, this was a good ass movie.
Yeah, so that is top One Piece movie for me as well.
Oh, that's your top one.
Don't sleep on that.
Don't sleep on which one?
Don't sleep on that secret that
his baton.
Oh, his thing. I mean, I think that's dope. I think it's a dope asset of him. I can't recall a time where he used that on anybody but Luffy though. I haven't seen him hit anybody but Luffy with it. I could be tripping. Attachment for his character.
Who's cutting out now?
Oh, you can hear me now? Yeah. I was saying. I think the baton is a lot of attachment to go with his character design and not just how he fights in general. But I can't recall a time where I saw him actually hit anybody with that besides Luffy, like super early pre-time skip Luffy. Unless I'm tripping, I could just not remember.
I'll have to go back and watch his fights for real.
Yeah.
Law and Virgo.
Yeah.
When he was fighting Virgo was noting that he was better than he was. And he like, while Virgo was insinuating that, it was implying that he was holding back. That Smoker was the one holding back. That's the crazy part about it.
Did you think he was? Or like what? You think he had a purpose to do so? Because I feel like I heard somebody say that before.
Yeah, I think he was. He was still shell shocked off the whole fact that what's it called? That Virgo was a traitor.
Oh,
he was
okay.
thinking about the whole thing with Virgo and his men and all that. That's still conflict, you know. So I definitely think he was nervous, but I don't think he should have held. I don't think he should have held back. I think he should have reached. I think Virgo was right. Like Virgo was telling him, like, yo, you bugging. Like you're gonna fight me. Yeah, I definitely think Virgo was right. That's why Virgo went demon bamboo on that nigga's ass. Like, don't hold back against me. Like you're not even that much. If you don't know if you're better than me, if you think you're that much better than that, you're gonna hold back. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Facts. Exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it.
I'll see where you're coming from.
But I think Smoker.
I sure do hope so, because as soon as I got introduced to One Piece, I fucked with Smoker. I wanted him to be a live character. I really thought he was gonna continue on as like Luffy's duologist or like rival.
I was just about to hit you with my last point. I was just about to hit you with my last point for the whole Smoker debate.
Go ahead.
So with Luffy, I forgot what number it is, but it's the name of the chapter, and it has a few different translations, but one of them I think is supposed to be called "The Legend Begins."
Okay.
And the legend is, Smoker meets Luffy, and it's supposed to be the whole, like, I do think Smoker still holds the parallel of the Garp and Luffy. I really do feel like he still holds that, but it's gonna be in the most. It's gonna be in the actual pirate and or the way I want it to go. I think it's gonna be in a pirate and a real Navy Marine way where they really are. They rock with each other. But they're always gonna be battling each other. Hold on to say, like, it's more of a tough guy thing with them.
Gotcha.
Where he might actually like in the future, if he was to team up with somebody for real, I would hope that it would be with Kobe to take out.
Definitely.
Blackbeard. That's what I want it to be.
I think Luffy and Kobe are more so like Roger and Garp. I feel like Smoker might be like Sengoku or some shit.
I don't think Garp doesn't match up. Kobe doesn't match up to Garp personality whatsoever. Kobe's too kind-hearted. He's a nice guy. He's gonna make his own path with Luffy. Him and Luffy are gonna have their own type of relationship. The person that actually lines up with Garp mentality-wise, that's hardcore. I beat a pirate ass right now. That's Smoker.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Smoker. I feel like the relationships are going to be different. Is Kobe and Luffy are going to be closer, but it's not going to be like no Sengoku thing. It's going to be its own new thing, or it's they've never seen a pirate like Kobe before. I believe Kobe's going to have his own narrative. Kobe's going to have his own narrative to the story. And then the narrative that already exists is going to fall into lines with someone who already was there, and that was already Smoker. Smoker's going to get that every time. Him really like Kobe has to prove himself to Luffy. Smoker don't forget to prove himself. Prove myself to Luffy. I'm gonna beat your ass and the rest. The fuck? Like that's how he feels. Like he feels like I'm sorry. Like Smoker was always known. We met Smoker as Captain Smoker. He was an outstanding Marine. When we met him on the Grand, when he was on the Grand Line and he saw Luffy and them or whatever, he was still an outstanding Marine. He just didn't accept what they were giving him because he felt like they didn't deserve it. But he was already a good Marine. Do not take that away from him. Then after that, remember, he gets his rank up on his own. The next time we see him, He's a Commodore, and we get to see him in Marineford. He proves to be the strength of a Commodore because when Luffy goes Gear 2, he outruns Luffy in speed, and then he takes Luffy down. Boa had to save him. So he proves that he's still tougher than this kid. He could damn near arrest him right now, but there are people in the way. Then after that, we see him in Punk Hazard, and he's gotten his rank up, and he got a nice little jacket on and all that, and he's Vice Admiral level. Problem is, Smoker has never really been conflicted with something that really made him have to change or look at things from a different perspective. What happened at Alabasta, all that was him is he got to see the mishaps of the Navy, how they're fucked up. Now coming here to Punk Hazard, now he learns. All right, bet I run into this guy, I run into Law, not as strong. Bet Warlord, note that. I run into what's it called? Luffy, I'm not even in my right body. Luffy telling me, Luffy even told him, when you at your best, we'll fight. They never have. Notice they haven't fought since then, right? Notice Oda left that open, right? Yeah. All right, cool. Just wanted to note that, right? So after that, but look what happened to Smoker. The same thing that happened to Smoker happened to Luffy. Smoker caught the Caesar play. Cool. Smoker then goes to fight Virgo. Bang, gets beaten up. Teams up with a pirate to get the job done. He was mad at when he did it. If you watch that scene in Marineford, no matter how bad these admirals get beaten up, even after taking a White Star gun from Luffy, the admiral jackets never fall off.
For sure.
Notice in Punk Hazard, Smoker, when he helped out Law, when he got beaten up, he went down to the ground. When he got back up, his admiral jacket, his Vice Admiral Marine jacket, was not on his back. And I do believe that's because he felt like he was dishonoring the Navy by helping the pirates, so he didn't wear it. I do think these are emotional plays on Smoker. These are notes that Oda takes. I'm just following the path.
For sure.
The next plot on that, you literally get Smoker fighting. Smoker loses, and like I said, Virgo let him know, like, you shouldn't be holding back while you're fighting me. That's not the game. That's not the gameplay. That's not what we do. He meets Doflamingo. He's in no condition to be fighting Doflamingo. So he already knows he's losing that fight, but ain't nobody there to defend his men. And Doflamingo pulling up to do whatever. So this was already a given. He was already in the mud. He loses. He gets saved by Kuzan, a person that was a higher up for him, someone that he had faith in, but now this person has turned his back on the Navy. He sees the Navy's supposed to be doing this place is not supposed to be utilized. They got Law here for a world government, a warlord for the world government, letting Caesar do whatever he wants. He don't fuck with that. He's losing faith in the Marines. He's losing faith. He don't even got faith in Kuzan. Kuzan telling him, yo, I'm still me, bro. Chill out. Smoker has to learn these things, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's really how I feel. So now when we see him when we see him in Stampede, bro, someone's like, yo, Hino was looking at him like, yo, why are you dressed in these Marine clothes? Smoker's going co-op, bro. Like, he going incognito on niggas. He not even with Tashigi right now.
Ball was going ham in Stampede too.
Yeah, you definitely.
That's the reason why when we have Bombo clots on Twitter or whatever social media they use, that tried to tell me that Kobe wasn't shook when Bo was going to kick him in the anime, I just shake my head.
See, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong on that. You're actually right. The whole implication, I keep telling people that up to what we see in the show, because that's
even in the anime too. That's the reason why the anime needs to be taken seriously sometimes. Because y'all remember in the anime when Sabo, there was a part in Dressrosa where Sabo was getting trained by Kuma. That shit literally was in the manga. So Oda does use shit from the anime that people don't think might not happen. I'm not talking about that would assume to be filler, but now it's canon. Now something in the anime have to be taken not with a grain of salt anymore.
Bro, that's called necessary. That's called necessary filler. The whole 3-day fight with Roger and Whitebeard, that does not happen in the manga. But I would use it canon.
It was stated in the manga. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought it was 3 days and 3 nights.
It was 3 days and 3 nights, but they did not show anything that happened. And the anime, they show Rayleigh stopping Marco with a Rio finger.
Yeah. Facts.
Right.
But like back to your point with Smoker being more you definitely made like some good points, but at the end of the day, I still feel like, with the theme of One Piece being like inherited will, Kobe, he was like Garp was his mentor. And then, like the new generation being a parallel to the old generation, Kobe, he's supposed to be the next Garp type shit. He even got his like attack similar to him.
Smoker's still new generation as well. Don't sleep. The way One Piece works.
Yeah.
Smoker's still new generation.
I'm still saying like with the theme of inherited will, like, I still feel like, and plus Luffy and Kobe, like Roger and Garp were damn near like best friends still, because he got that nigga to raise his son. So like Luffy and Kobe are more so like best friends than Luffy and Smoker type shit. So yeah, but like personality was definitely more Garp.
I'm about to say Garp and Roger weren't best friends. Like they were not like that. He had
rivals.
He had a respect for him. He said even I couldn't help but respect it. That didn't mean they was friends though. At the end of the day, what Roger did that on a whim. Roger did that like he took a gamble telling Garp that. But he trusted in his gut that Garp was going to do it. You get what I'm saying? That was Kobe actually knows Luffy. Like they actually have more of that's little bro. Like what I put you like Navy Admiral, like I put you on. Like come on, gang. Like that's a whole different thing. That's why I said their relationship is just gonna be a completely different thing. What's it called? Kobe's always playing catch up to Luffy. Smoker, last time Smoker met Luffy, like in his body and everything, Smoker was ahead of Luffy. He was ahead of Luffy. The last time they really had an encounter for real with them fighting, he was ahead of Luffy.
Yeah, you can wait. I have a question. Would you say that the last time Smoker was ahead of Luffy?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was at Marine Corps.
Oh, you said last time they fought?
Yeah, because in Marine Corps, Smoker clapped him with his jitte.
Yeah, that was it.
Boa had to save him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's the last time they fight for real. Luffy sees Smoker on Punk Hazard, but Smoker's into Shigi's body. And Luffy tells Smoker, I'm not going to fight you like this. When you're at your best, we'll fight. When you get back, like he wasn't in his body. He was into Shigi's body. I wouldn't have fought him.
Even though I still think that Luffy was more powerful than Smoker on Punk Hazard.
Of course he was, but they haven't fought. That's what I'm saying.
He's talking about Marine Corps.
I'm saying that they haven't fought. Luffy has never got to even the score. That Luffy still owe him one. This is everybody talk about the Shanks and Mihawk rivalry. These two literally have a rivalry. And Shank and what's it called right now? Luffy's down one on the board. That's really what it is.
That's true. I can give you that for sure. That's true.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Definitely. Yeah.
I just think look, I'm not saying listen, at any point in time, these characters could come back and get off in the same fucking chapter. I just think when they do it, they're gonna show some fucking feats first. That's all. That's the reason. We're gonna get a Logia explanation. He gonna do some shit. He gonna extreme diff it. He gonna show some feats, and then he gonna get his ass off. That's probably what's gonna happen. If it don't happen though, I do think Smoker's still in line. I do have most of these admirals they're coming down, bro. Not all these niggas is admirals at the end of this. Not in my book. I think Fujitora
is Green Bull.
I'm gonna be the only ones.
Is Green Bull and Fuji technically part of the new generation or no?
Yeah, they're part of the new generation.
Yeah. So they're probably people like Kizaru going down, right?
But how are they they're part of the new Marines, but I wouldn't say that's a new generation.
No. The new Marines are the new generation. That's Akainu's generation of Marines, not Sengoku's. That's the generation before him. So they're a new generation. That's what it means.
Yeah, technically.
But they were recently drafted, though.
Yes,
yeah, they didn't grow up with them, but
they were drafted into the new generation of Marines. That's just what it is, bro. Listen, we can't argue age. Teach is 40-something years old, and he's in the worst generation.
Wait, Fuji's 47?
Fuji's 50. Fuji's 54. Teach is 40-something years old, but he's of the worst generation with a bunch of young-ass niggas. Him and Yaruj.
Yeah. Bunch of 20, 30-year-olds.
Yeah, like that. The age thing is not if you enter the game at a certain generation, that's where you're at. Teach, that's what they said. Teach played it low-key on the crew, didn't say anything. And then he's
part of the worst generation.
He's part of the worst generation. The whole age thing is not. That doesn't define you start making waves defines when you're at where you belong.
Yeah.
So I keep telling people, teach was people always like to underestimate teach, right? You can't underestimate teach. I get people want to say, okay, he couldn't have scarred Shanks. He had to do something tricky, even though Shanks said he didn't do nothing tricky. He wasn't caught off guard. I didn't say he didn't do nothing tricky. Shanks said he wasn't caught off guard. You got to think about it. Teach is someone who's offered the position. He had the chance to be the second division commander. The only person that ever was the second division commander before Ace was Oden. Remember that. It was Oden. No one else could touch that position. Teach was allowed to, but he didn't take it. He didn't want it. Ace took it. Ace got the position. So just for the fact that he got even noted to be even on parallel on I'm not saying he equals Oden at that time. He might have not been there. But we'll put it into perspective. That same Teach who's on the crew has 0 bounty is able to scar Red Hair Shanks with a bounty of 1 billion and 4 something, whatever the crap.
And this is before he. This is with one devil fruit or no devil fruits. He did this.
No devil fruits, and it was right after Shanks was clashing with Mihawk. Fresh. It was the strongest. Think about this. Mihawk clashed with people like to do this whole Vista thing with Mihawk. Mihawk clashed with Vista, and Mihawk still reveres 2-armed Shanks as the strongest swordsman he's ever fought.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's how strong 2-armed Shanks was. That's why when people say 2-armed Shanks was that's prime Shanks to them, I don't get mad at it. I don't agree that it's prime Shanks. I do agree that he probably gets, he gets adept with that 1-arm Kenpo, but that was the strongest Shanks we knew. When Oda implied that Shanks, and then Oda also put it in the statements, and he said when Teach scarred Shanks, that's supposed to be a reflection of his power, and this is no devil fruit Teach.
Yeah.
0 bounty Teach, not the second division commander, but worthy of the position Teach. People like to sleep, man. There's a reason why he could take a Seraphim's Island clip and attack, get up and not even worry about it. He over there stressing about the race. Yo, shit got wings, yo. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, keep sleeping on Marshall D.
No, he one of them ones for sure.
He's literally the in-game villain, bro. He gonna get up there for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
I do want to know where Smoker does fit into this, but I want to know where the Marines fit into this in general. Because I do think certain justices, they have to get rid of them. They can't keep all these justices around.
Yeah,
and I noticed that they haven't given none of the vice not none of the vice admirals, but people like the new generation, like Drake, or people like Kobe, people like Gruss, Smoker.
Can we all agree?
They don't have justices.
Can we all agree that Drake is ass, or is there anyone to stick up for him as well?
He's an op ass nigga. I don't fuck with him, so I respect it.
Yeah, I don't really got much to say about Drake. Drake would have to show me more. Drake, Oda could write him into the narrative, but he would have to do it though.
He could. I gotta see it.
He did get done in by CP0 agent, so
No, I think he's in. Yeah, I think he's in the story still because Hawkins was the one that looked like he was about to die, not Drake. So Drake should have got out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know where Drake would be though. I would if Drake is linked with Smoker right now and they plotting some shit or doing some shit, that'd be kind of cool. Because Drake is still captain of Sword, so he does hold an important position. So even though he's also a worst generation, so if Oda wanted to fit him in as an admiral, I wouldn't even be mad. I think he needs to get his feet up. I just say.
Okay, yeah, I
think
that.
Smoker's gonna get it. I don't know where Drake fits into it, but I know this whole new generation thing gotta work.
So how soon until you think Smoker and Luffy fight again? And does Luffy mid diff him?
Definitely not anytime soon.
Does Luffy mid diff him, high diff him, low diff him? What?
Right now, low diff.
Whenever Smoker gets this big power boost, he gonna get.
All right. What if Smoker takes out Crocodile?
That would be commendable. He'd have to. If he do that, that feat is high enough for me to forgive all the stuff that happened on Punk Hazard. He'd have to show me though, because I don't see that happening.
That would be the highest. That would be the highest feat a vice admiral has taken in the show.
I would agree with that.
That's an admiral level feat because the admiral just brought in Weevil, Crossguild, not Crossguild, Weevil, because ex warlord. So him bringing in someone like Crocodile, the ex warlord. I don't think Crocodile gonna get arrested again. But if he was to defeat Crocodile at least, I think that would give him some type of leeway for the admiral position.
I 10,000% agree. And sticking on that note, I want to know. So, do we really both believe that Crocodile is equal to Mihawk right now in strength? Like, I believe he got stronger, but I don't think he's up there yet.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's equal to Mihawk in strength. Hold up, I ain't never
seen
Mihawk is insane.
Okay, just checking. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I think that would be a great feat for Smoker.
Right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Right now I really don't see it. I think Crocodile for sure got stronger since the last time we met him. I felt like the gap between him and Smoke was pretty immense. So he'd really have to like pull some shit out his bag to get me to see that happening. But like I said, an awakening could do that. It just depends on how he uses it. I gotta see.
What does sand do to smoke?
What does sand do to smoke?
Yeah, what does sand do to smoke? Just humor me.
I'm honestly not sure. What does it do?
I don't know neither.
I've been thinking about how the fight would look, but
listen, I believe he would take on Akainu because I don't think Magma does much to gravity. So when I say what does sand do to smoke, it just sound. I don't think sand does anything to smoke, honestly. So
same. And I was trying to look at the vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's all about where your hockey's at.
Exactly.
Don't got no hockey feats. So I know he's gonna get some, but it's like, all right, I gotta see him first because right now Smoker up on hockey.
Yeah, it's literally just agendas right now for Crocodile. It's like Oda did say he hold him, and he does have a hot bounty, but it's like it's just speculation right now, though.
They both speculation for a Smoker and Crocodile. Yeah, they both speculation. It's just like we don't know Logia Awakening is supposed to do initially, like right off the bat. Like we got speculation on that. Like everything around them is speculation, agenda, like you said. So shit,
literally.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally.
Crazy.
I think like I said, man, I root for Smoker. It doesn't sound like it now, but I used to be a huge Smoker fan, and I just want to see bro live up to his potential that he entered the show with.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. I just know everybody's gonna talk down on him because he hadn't been good to show recently. So you know what I mean?
It's just that right now he's the Yonta One Piece right now. That's the only thing.
Damn near. I'm not gonna lie. What he did in Punk, what Smoker did in Punk Hazard left a really bad taste in my mouth. Cause it was like, damn, nigga, you got bodied by 3 niggas. Like, you couldn't win one fight. And I feel like all 3 of them were really one-sided. Virgo, Law, Doflamingo. And Doflamingo almost killed him if bro didn't pull up and save him. So it's like, damn. This is your introduction to the new world? You say Caesar no diffed him? Who? Smoker?
Yeah, Caesar no diffed him.
Remember,
Caesar made him, Luffy, Tashigi, everybody fall asleep. They all got no diff.
And that's crazy because
woke up in a cave.
I'm not saying Caesar's power is the same as Smoker, but I would think Smoker would be able to like resist it because what he like took all the oxygen out the room, right? Or he put like a sleeping gas in the room. What did he do?
Yeah.
Took the oxygen away from people.
I don't know.
Smoker wasn't in his body. I don't really count it because Smoker wasn't in his body, you know.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right. That's
that
fair.
Falls under, I'm wild. That falls under the Luffy category.
You're right. I give you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He gets the pass for that. But
yeah, I just remember that. I'm over here trying to make him look bad while debating for him.
Well, no, it was just like because the introduction we get is he's with a whole new crew of Navy people. Like these are the worst of the worst Navy, like the grimiest of the grimiest. It's a whole new squad that's only specifically here for this certain stuff. He got this new character design. He looks swole as fuck and got a thick ass neck. He's like twice the smoker he used to be. He looks strong, he looked crazy strong. But that was a disappointing display. So to see that and then watch one of the dudes who bodied you so easily get obliterated in Dressrosa with Law, it was like, damn. Not even saying that Doflamingo shouldn't be whooping up on Smoker like that, but to just see him whoop up on Law even worse, it was like, I don't. It was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't like that.
I feel like he was supposed to beat Virgo ass. That's who he was.
Yes, if he would have at least beat Virgo, I wouldn't even be talking down on him right now.
Virgo and him was there. Yeah, because Virgo and him are the same rank. Fuck everybody else that's there.
Exactly.
The Marines.
Exactly.
You infiltrated the Marines and you were a pirate that infiltrated the Marines, and you became a vice admiral. You're taking the position that I am lightly, so I'm going to whoop your ass. That's what he should have did.
That's exactly what should have happened.
100%.
Exactly. But and to get flexed on in the fashion he did, like Virgo took off his shirt and went full body armament. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you could do that at that point.
That means he was holding back the whole time. That's why Smoker wasn't supposed to hold back neither.
Exactly. He wasn't supposed to hold back because he started putting hands on his ass. And that shit was crazy to me. That shit was crazy. But hey, I do hope Smoker makes a comeback. I think he has a live devil fruit. Like I don't think it will be hard to write him back in the show in a live way. It just has to make sense. It has to be consistent.
It's gonna be. That's why it's taking time.
You're right.
You gotta be real impactful.
You're right. I got trust in Oda, 110%. But shit, I appreciate y'all talking with this time about these theories. I'm always down to talk One Piece. Right now I'm about to hit the hay because I got a dentist appointment in the morning. But I'm for sure gonna be locked in with y'all in the upcoming days to talk some more stuff. Because I know we on break this week and that shit sucks. So we definitely gotta chime in.
He need that rest. He been cooking Eric, and I'll let him rest.
Yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna hop off too, man. What's it called? You on tomorrow, Fracture? I'm gonna hop on here with you.
I bet. Yeah. What's your top 5 One Piece arcs?
5 One Piece arcs?
Top.
Yeah.
You want this is no order?
No order. Just
bet.
Your favorites.
I'm gonna throw in Marine. I'm gonna throw in Wano, of course. Dressrosa. I might go Cake Island. Honestly, yeah, I am gonna go Cake Island. Sanji's backstory and everything that entails. Okay, I said Wano. I said Marine Ford.
I got all those same arcs as well. And then I'm gonna finish off with Skypiea. And
that's where I rock with you.
Egghead is finished, I will replace Skypiea with Egghead.
And that's why I rock with you, my guy, because you know true peak quality fiction. Because Skypiea is one of those ones, and people don't give it the credit it deserves.
Yeah, I might remove Eni's Lobby and keep Skypiea. I was thinking about it.
See, and it's crazy because those were the two. Like Eni's Lobby and Skypiea, I low-key want them both on my list because they're so important to the show, and it's such incredible writing. But Skypiea, I do hold near and dear, so that would also be in my 5.
I can't take off Dressrosa.
Nah, Toy Soldier.
I can take off Wano. That's the problem. I can take off Wano, but I can't take off Dressrosa. Dressrosa, like you got Fujitora and Sabo. Like there's 2 of my favorite characters.
It do. And that's the first introduction we get to Sabo since his death.
Fourth and Law's backstory was goated too.
Yeah, Law's
the flashbacks in Dressrosa just goated, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a fact.
For mine, I got Marine Ford, Eni's Lobby, Water 7, Wano, and then Sabri.
Okay.
And when Egghead finishes, it's gonna be above Wano, I guess.
Okay, I like that.
I felt that. I felt that. Yeah, I think I might. You know, it's crazy. I might take Egghead and put it over. I might be. I'm trying to. I don't want to take Wano out, but they got a lot of gaps for me, man. compared to the other arcs. Wano got a lot of gaps for me.
Fair, but it is the longest arc in the show, so it's gonna be a couple more, small mistakes here and there.
Where
Yeah, it was bloated, but it's just the highs in that arc is just very high.
Yeah, the highs are insane. The highs are definitely insane. I would have never pictured in 1,000 years Kaido and Big Mom teaming up. That threw me. That was crazy.
shit.
And also, I think some of the best chapters that came out of Wano was really like we stepped away from Wano, like post Act 2 going into Act 3. That was like some of the best shit in Wano for real. It was like the Wallace getting abolished.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was hard.
Reveal the bounties for the Yonkos.
Definitely, that was hard. Honestly, even seeing
that. Oh, you talking about the Reverie arc? That was before we pulled up to Wano.
No. I'm like, you remember like in Wano, like Act.
They like chopped it up.
Post acts, how they would go away from Wano, they just go in the outside world, and like post Act 2, like they talk about Sabo allegedly dying, and then the Warlord system being abolished. That was like post Act 2. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Seeing bro from the Scabbards ended up become a traitor was one of the. I don't even want to call it a cherry on top of Wano. It was just such a strong part of Wano. I was like, damn, we've known this nigga since Punk Hazard. Like, we went to pick him up, and he's been lying to us this whole time. Like, that betrayal was insane. Like,
and it was so fucked because like he didn't have a reason to do that. He was just being an actor, being a piece of shit just because.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I was like, bro, the build up behind this character in this moment right now is insane. Like,
that's a fact.
Like, wow. Because I was just thinking, like, I'm thinking about picking him up at Punk Hazard. Then I'm thinking about when we go to Zoe, and this nigga Jack is literally destroying the whole island. And he's like, bro, where's the ninja? I know he's here. He's like, bro, we don't have a ninja here. And he's like, nah, fuck that. I got great intel that it's somebody here. I know he's here. And I'm like, damn, who the fuck is saying that shit? And it was this nigga the whole time. Finding out he could really draw, bro, every aspect about that, his betrayal and his character was insane. I lost for words. Lost for words.
That's a fact. Conjuro is a true traitor.
Most definitely. Yeah, Conjuro's a real snake. That was crazy. And it's damn near like he's been lying for 25 years because you've been traveling with us through time. All right. This is crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, y'all think if the admirals stay true to their justices, right? Like, Fujitora has humane justice. We see that because he frees the slaves and stuff. Greenville has deadly justice. Akainu has absolute justice. Yeah. So you think when he finds out, that's why I think when he finds out about Imu, he's gonna do what a lot of people don't think he's going to do.
You think he's gonna team up with Luffy?
No. His justice is absolute. He believes in firing back on all fronts, as he said.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna fire back at anyone that opposes the Navy. So if that includes the world government, he'll do it. He'll fire on them too. That's how I feel.
Yeah, because he killed his own men.
Yeah, exactly. I think this will be when I say the Navy goes through reform. I mean they might disattach themselves from the world government.
That's actually a good ass theory right there.
That's interesting.
But I don't know what it's gonna take to get it done. Because I do believe some of these admirals gotta go. Like Green Bull, that deadly justice, you can't have that type of justice in the Marines going forward. You got to get rid of that.
Yeah, bro, he's literally a coon, bro. Prejudice breeds stability. Like that's not a good mentality.
And
that was crazy.
I always looked at Smoker, like he was like his attitude wise. He's like a Kainu. He smokes. He does all this. He doesn't like pirates. He's stern, but he has more of a he actually has a heart. A Kainu doesn't really have a heart. The first scene we get with Smoker, there's a little girl, she bumps on Smoker, spills her ice cream on the floor. Smoker gives her a coin so she could buy like 3 more scoops and shit.
Facts.
So I was like, I think that was fire. Like, we never got that from a Kainu. Kainu kills his people. So I thought that was kind of like fire. So that, like we need certain justices that are in place. We can't have a green move deadly justice. We can't have somebody out here preaching about discrimination and shit. Like that's gotta go.
Racism is basically good. Like hell,
that's gotta go. That's why I think he's one of the admirals. I think Crossguild is gonna get I want Crossguild to catch a W on these admirals, and Greenville's the one to get it. Like no cap. Like I think Croco could do that.
I do like that narrative that Oda cooked up. How like 2 of the assholes, 2 of the admirals are good, and then there's just Kizaru. Like we don't know what the fuck he wants.
Yeah, exactly. It's unclear. He's unclear justice.
Yeah,
he's unclear justice. The deadly justice we don't need. Absolute justice, I think we need it for now, but that can have a noble end. You know what I'm saying? Because Oda also wrote that he would never write that. Like he would never write a Kainu who's based off the movie actor who Oda holds a big respect for. Oda said he would never write that character in a bad light. So I don't expect no whole shit towards a Kainu's character, like none.
Hell yeah, like that's another character. Like I was saying, niggas be looking at me crazy when I be saying like at the end of One Piece, I kind of gonna be like a top 5, top 10 anime villain also. Like, cause the reason nigga hates Pirates so much when we get his backstory, this shit gonna be mind blowing, bro.
It's gotta be dark. It might be some manipulation type thing too. Who knows?
Yeah, I can see that for sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go now.
Nah, I'm good.
Y'all a little bit long.